And here we are, live and direct, live and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D Real, and it's Theo B. And this is Friday Vibin with us. And like we told you before, we was gonna have a guest. We got a guest. Let me give him his Shannon Sharp intro.
Go ahead, big bro. Go ahead.
He is a star. Well, first let me say he is a SAG-AFTRA member, so he ain't just acting like he acting. He actually acting because he paying dues.
Yeah. He is a member of the Screen Actors Guild. For those of y'all that don't know what SAG stands for.
Oh, I didn't know. Are we working with that crowd? Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't know we had to break that down.
I just, knowing if you know me, bro, me sharing is caring. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make no assumption.
Okay, all right, okay. Well, I'm gonna assume you're smart till you show me you ain't. As I said, star of film and television and stage, and has been training in multiple disciplines. And when I say multiple disciplines, that's across the thespian realm as well as physical. Give it up for our brother who is also a member of the Rock With Me Nation, Mr. Byron Smith. Mr. Byron Smith, how you doing, sir? How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fantastic, man. I'm so glad to finally be here with my boys, man. I've been following y'all for a minute, learning as much as I can. I really appreciate what y'all do for folks like me in the acting realm. And when we do research, we look up folks like you gentlemen who know what they're talking about. And for me, it is the council. I come here often to check y'all out.
Well, I'm a fan. You have done some voiceover work. I ain't finna act like that. Like, no, if y'all seen the Earth 421 video and y'all hear T'Challa, it's him. Now, he sounded so damn good, he took my role. I was supposed to be the one. He read it, and I was like,
"Thanks, man."
You know what? And hey, humbleness. You got it. Ain't no needed. I'm fine. I'm going right on over here. You can pull double duty. I ain't mad.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay, Mr. Ray Smith is in the building. So
Ray Smith.
Shout out to Mr. Ray Smith. Glad you could make it tonight, Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
Gray's in the building.
Gray.
No. Not the Rock With Me Nation super producer.
Okay, and of course, Grand Madam is in the building with us.
Madam, hello.
And of course, the ever faithful Groovy.
Okay. The man on the street. The man on the street. The man on the street.
Not the street.
The man on the street.
Let me not be remiss of our guest tonight and say, okay, I watched a movie of yours on Tubi.
All right.
The one where you was the cop.
That's hard because honestly, ever since I cut my hair, I went from playing the thug and gangbanger and this and that to cop, detective, military. So I believe you're talking about Deadly Bonds. It's probably
I think
the
that's
one.
what it is.
Yeah, that's it. With the bald head guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. First of all, let me say I enjoyed that for what it was.
I appreciate that, man.
And you played your role. You kind of had kind of a, dare I say, Lando Calrissian kind of swagger about you in that movie.
Exactly. Yeah. That's along the right lines.
Let's smooth dude. Like, listen, I don't want to have to talk to you too many times about this situation, but I ain't no fool. You ain't no fool. So let's not do that with each other.
Yes.
No, my man was like, if you're sure having any problems, so yeah, you should here, take my number and Yeah, love to come back by. I was like, yeah, oh, look at him. He's smooth as a baby bottom up in there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to be, man. Shout out to Bobby and Renee Peoples. They have over 20 films on Tubi and other streaming platforms, but they moved here from Michigan and we'd kind of been talking a little bit, so we finally linked up, and that was the first project I did with them was Deadly Bonds, and then we went on to do He'll Never Leave, and then there's one coming out I'm actually starring in called Mistress for Hire. There's no release date yet, but I believe it's going to be towards the end of this year.
Okay.
Because I was that was the one you asked me to look out for, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and I was looking out for it. I never saw it. I was like, what? Yeah. Did I miss it? Did it? Okay. So I haven't missed it yet because it looks. What type of movie is that? Is it kind of like a relationship kind of oriented?
Mistress for Hire?
Yeah.
So Mistress for Hire is really about a woman who is after the money, man. And so I'm a successful Black businessman, and she's kind of done with me, and we kind of take it from there. She sets up some things.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, you got my curiosity with that one. Yeah.
She give me money.
Yeah. when I'm in need. Yes, she's trifling. And indeed, she's a gold digger. Way over town. And she on me.
And that's basically okay. So it's that type. So you the one getting gold dug.
I'm the one who just catching all the fire, man, to be quite honest.
You just can't say
funny
no.
Because I remember, my guy Theo saying a while ago, he was like, you seem like a good guy. I want you to play something, a little bit more twisted and mean. And I think there's a moment you get to see that kind of shine through in Mistress for Hire when that drop. I hope so. If not, I'm still going after that psycho killer.
It's one of them things, man, where it's like, okay, when I look at actors, and we'll go ahead and say it, and crazy, we're going to go ahead and say it because you actually played the role that he played, Wesley Snipes. There's a lot of levels to Wesley Snipes as an actor. I think when we had seen him do Tu Wong Fu, and Tu Wong Fu came before New Jack City. And I think before then he was a dancer in a music video. I know we've seen him in Michael Jackson's Bad. So it's one of the things where to keep from getting typecast. Rock Hudson got typecast, George Reed got typecast. Yeah. I don't be wanting that. And I'm like, okay, asking this dude to play a nice guy is in his wheelhouse all day. Like, he walk in, he looked like a Mr. Lover. Oh.
Shaggy.
You know what? People could probably cast you as Shaggy, and everybody like, yeah, that's him right there. No, let me get that role where folks like, damn, I didn't know he could do that. That when Wesley did that in New Jack City, we like, yeah, okay, he ain't nobody to be effed up with. He crazy for real.
Exactly.
And you got a martial arts background from what we see. So it ain't like that ain't there. You work out, you stay in shape. It ain't like that can't be what that can be.
It's in there, man. And I think once that time comes, it's funny. A true story. Back when I was doing theater, I was again always the nice guy, and then my teacher kind of said the same thing. My coach, and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna give you something. And this was prior to Heath Joker's Ledger. Heath Ledger's Joker. Sorry.
Sound like you
guys. They brought me in, and she's like, I want you to just surprise the whole cast and give me something that we've never seen before. We didn't rehearse this or nothing. So I go out, and I'm like, I'm really in character. I had this dark feeling and vibe that just came over me, and I approached the actor, and even he in the scene looked at me like this, and he was like, you all right, man? And I was just full on, and my best friend was there, and I scared the teacher so much. She actually became religious right after I did that, man.
Oh, wow.
Like, it was so dark and so twisted that she was like, she was scared to approach me after that, and I was like, it's a switch for me when it comes to acting. I can off and on it, but she was completely freaked out.
You ready? Because me and Daryl building these bridges, these connections, and everything like that.
Yeah.
And you working with the peoples. I wanted to ask you, are they in relation to Mario? But we gonna, don't know. Do you need me and Daryl to write that role for you? Do you need us to write a movie where you playing a dark, sadistic type of dude? Because I can come up.
Hey, and I have a theater background as well, and I have played the devil not once, not twice, but in 3 different productions. So I got a little, I might know a little something about writing and doing villainy. So
hold on,
yeah,
now y'all making me think about some stuff. Cause see, I likes to act, but you know me, I don't mind being behind the scene. So let me see if I got this right. I got Byron and I got Daryl. Hold on. I got a working title. It's called The Devil in Me.
Wow.
Now, playing the role of the devil would be Daryl. Playing the role of the sadistic mofo that's going to remind people of Homelander just on a whole nother level would be Byron Smith. Now, I would love to tell y'all the despicable acts that I'm going to have Daryl suggest that Byron do that Byron does, but y'all wouldn't even believe it if I told you. Just understand, I am a Marine.
There we go. There we go.
And Byron's character might be suffering from PTSD.
Ooh, wee. See, that's the stuff I'm after right there. That Frank Castle mentality, man. That just he not all the way right.
I'm back.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Yeah, I think Daryl, you gonna maybe, you know what? You got me busy. You got me researching Valaverse. Now I'm gonna write this screenplay.
For a reason. There's always a method to the madness. Trust me.
And now we're gonna work on this screenplay. What y'all prefer? The devil in me or the demon in me?
I like
both of them working title.
I think devil has a face in many people's minds.
We're gonna go with the demon in me.
The demon, yeah, that could be.
We're gonna go with the demon in me. Yeah.
Because the demon isn't specific.
Right.
Exactly.
Now, help me out, Byron. If I understand this right, 1 page of a screenplay is 1 minute.
Yeah.
I know y'all be like, damn, Theo, you knew that? There's a
whole
damn book out there, how to write a screenplay. What you mean?
I already know you on it, man. I know you on it.
Yeah. Let me ask this question. What projects are you working on right now?
So interesting. I actually took a step back the whole month of July. I was recently signed to Jelly Smack, which is a content creating service for like YouTube and all the social media services. So ever since I've been signed to them, I'm actually trying to learn how they formulate their content. And it's totally different because I'm used to portraying something that's believable. And in this world, it's almost corny in a way, but I mean, it has a huge audience. I believe I sent both of you guys the video where I was in court with the 2 beautiful women.
That was funny.
See, thank you. So that's actually,
it's one of them. If I didn't know it was you, I'm like, okay, that's Byron. That's Byron. Because if the 2 young ladies are dressed a different way, if the 2 young ladies are dressed a different way, and I don't know that's you, no, I couldn't, because we see stuff like
visualize that Christopher Priest, that first page where he's stepping out the limo and he got the 2-door Melage on each side of him. I'm like, okay, he could 100% do that. He can 100% do that.
Yeah, because you played it. You were like, the baby got to be mine. How you know? I mean, me and old boy done chopped it up. Like, you and Buddy good friends.
He told me everything.
He say he can't even get it up, so he know it ain't his.
He told me everything, man. But yeah, that's a part of the same production. So that was the first thing I did with them. and that immediately took off. I think it's approaching 4 million views now. So right after that, they signed me literally on the spot. So when that happened, I kind of was like, let me sit back and kind of get in this world and really learn the ins and outs so I can create my own flow and I don't have to be put in a niche. Because right now I'm being put in a category of making videos that are humor. So you guys, I'm sure, have seen videos where, say, there's a guy in a gym and he looks to one side and there's something crazy going on. He looks to the
Yeah,
next side. So
yeah.
that's the category that they've put me in. At first, it was police brutality and a lot of stuff with the law. And I have my best friend is in law enforcement. I got family that's in the military. So I was like, I don't want to do nothing that, is going to make them look bad, trying to make me
Right,
look
right,
good.
right.
So, out of respect, I said, can we do something else? And they tossed me into humor. So, yeah.
I think it's gonna be one of them things. Humor isn't a bad thing. I
Yeah.
think it's one
Not
of
at
those.
all.
I think it's one of those things where you have to be written from different aspects when it comes to a comedic skit. I think there was a dude, and it was a while ago, and I know both of y'all gonna remember when I said, cool looking dude like you, had on shades and everything like that, and he slapped the dude out of the phone. Like, I don't know if y'all remember that video back in the day, but I'm gonna try and find it. But if I can, I'm gonna send it to y'all.
Yeah.
But he was like,
Me.
he was backhanding dudes. Now, the thing is it's funny. It's
Yeah.
funny. But he ain't playing the role of the comedian. Like, he's the straight guy. So
Yeah.
I think if there could be some things written in regards to where you're not always playing the same character, but maybe a different character, comedy can come in a different in various ways. So it ain't a bad thing. It ain't a bad thing. I think it's just, how can I put it? Have to diversify how
Exactly.
we use how you're
Just
used in
showing
comedy. I
different
like it.
capabilities.
Diversify
Man.
your
Yeah.
bonds.
Yeah.
Diversify.
So, but
No
that's
doubt.
a good thing, man. I mean, listen, it like I said, I liked it. I loved it. It was funny as hell to me. I sent it to my daughter, that damn thing.
Now I don't want to tarry too long in one place, but can we step over into music?
Absolutely.
Now, I've watched a few of those videos as well. You got eclectic taste. Let's put it like that. But different is cool because sometimes different is easier to embrace because you don't know what to expect. Yeah. So seeing you as comfortable as you are with country and western makes me, now that I have you here, so to speak, sitting in front of me, ask you the question. Where does that come from? So
growing up, my auntie, she is a rock star, man. She's into all kind of music, from you name it, Boston, Fleetwood Mac, all the old school, like, alternative type music. And then my mom, of course, growing up, Motown. I don't know if you gentlemen know, but Al Green is my brother's actual father. So I'm like, I got all of this music bouncing around all the time. So between my mom listening to Luther Vandross, Al Green, Michael Jackson, and I got my dad who's into jazz. Then my auntie. Now my auntie was at home with me a lot while my mom and dad was working. So I wouldn't say she raised me, but she was at the house all the time. So when she's cleaning up, she's listening to everything. Like I say, all the rock stuff. And she put on country one day. And I was like listening to it. I love the lyrics of music. So I'm listening, and dude was just telling a story. I forget the name of the song, but he was telling a full-on story, and I was like, wow, I like the way that that's going. It wasn't, too negative or too exciting or talking about, just a lot of random stuff. So I said, okay, I want to hear more of that. And ever since then, I just been listening to not just country, because I feel like with my country aspect, where I'm going with that, have you guys heard of Shabuzi?
Yeah, I want to say yeah, but I'm not sure.
So check this out. My man doing exactly what I've been planning to do this entire time, which is go in a field where they don't know it's needed. And being that I got, like I said, I listen to country seriously. I could do Johnny Cash. I can impersonate all these people. So I'm like trying to find my voice. But with that said, Shabuzi, he jumped on Beyonce's album. I forget the name of the song, but he has his own country vibe, and his song right now is #1. He pushed her out of the way. It's called a bar song. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. It's literally dominating the charts, top 100 country charts, pop charts. And
Wait,
it did.
wait. I went somewhere when you said that everybody in the club gets.
Yeah.
That was his respect to that exact song. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. He changed it to everybody at the bar getting tipsy, and then put his own spin on it. And it's country, but it also has that hip hop vibe. Dude took off, man. He set everybody on fire. He connected with so many people that I was like, damn, he beat me to the punch, man. But I'm still coming.
You know what? It's good to hear that because
you can still do it. You just got to come out a different way. No two country artists sound the same. So
exactly, yeah.
I'm glad actually because Daryl and I we come from a like that's good to hear, great to hear because Daryl and I come from a time when everybody listened to all types of music. We had Boy George. We grew up on Hee Haw, like it was literally right there. and right before Hee Haw, we had the Grand Ole Opry. So it ain't like it was going nowhere. This was Saturday. And Saturday afternoon, we had Soul Train and then we had American Bandstand. So then we had Solid Gold. So it was like you had the Eurythmics, you had Hall and Oates, you had Michael. It wasn't really like music was music.
Exactly.
So for me to hear you doing that and everything like that, of course, Beyonce did her thing. The young man that you just talked about, man, hey, make it do what it do. We need to get back to that where good music was just good music, and anybody can listen to good music. So my hats off to you. We root for you on that. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
So I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say we got to get this voiceover work. We got.
I'm here. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Speaking of that, just to touch you said, what am I doing? What do I have coming up? I actually just did 2 voiceover roles for the same film with my buddy. He has me playing an African turtle and an Italian seahorse. I'm not sure if I can say what the name is yet, but it's his first animation film. We grew up in high school together, so shout out to my boy Marcus McFadden. He's killing it right now, man.
Okay, well that's what that is. You gotta let us know when you can tell us what the name of it is.
I will. Ready?
We want the exclusive. We want the exclusive. Matter of fact, we want Marcus on the show.
There we go. I got you.
Okay. And you know what would be cool is if he be on the show before it drops.
There we go. Hey man, I got you. I told him about you guys because he knows my passion for superheroes. And he's the one who I did Daywalker with. So he and I teamed up and did that. We're supposed to be jumping into episode 2, hopefully next year, depending on how our schedules match up. But yeah, that's our world, man. So he went off and we did a film called Love Triangle, which was back in 2014. And we grew up in theater together, man. And everything we do is always like, we helping each other out and tag teaming it. So yeah, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. Okay. So you had some other music you were doing too, because you had sent some stuff to me and asked me. You don't think I'll be paying attention? I'll be paying attention. Okay, you sent me some stuff and it was a different, like almost kind of a
alternative.
Yeah. Where we going with that? Because I me myself personally, you call me weird, but I listen to stuff, like Trapanese and dubstep and even like a little bit of electronic here and there. And there's a niche for that too if you do something with it.
Exactly. The way that all started was my son, man. He is amazing when it comes to music. So he told me about the app called Band Labs. And I got in there.
I
and
use
started.
BandLab.
See, there we go. I didn't know about it, man. I was like, if I had this back in high school, I would be doing music right now for sure. But he introduced me to that, and I said, okay. And we started messing around, and I've always wanted to use like auto tune, but I never felt it made sense with like R&B or anything else. So I found that 80s synth vibe, like I just love 80s synth music, period. It always gives me that
like
cool,
Roger and Stat.
Exactly. Yeah. So
okay,
that's mainly the genre with that kind of music. And I'm making it all in my car. Me and him have a whole album. We were supposed to shoot a video yesterday for our song Here We Go Again, but there was some complications, so we had to reschedule. But yeah, I'm jumping all the way into the music world as well as the acting and entertainment.
Okay. Oh, what's happening? What's happening?
So there's a music app.
There are several music apps.
No, damn all the several. No, we're talking about the one y'all just said. BandLab, because you said you use BandLab a lot. That's what you said. Big bro, that's what you said. That's what you you ain't say nothing about no other music apps. You said BandLab. He suggested BandLab. He said his son. Now I'm paying attention. Now BandLab. Okay. Okay. All right. Just hold on.
What we got going on?
I don't know. It's a vibe. That's all I can tell you. Okay.
No. The hell no. Y'all sitting up here talking about music. I like music. Y'all got a whole damn app up here, and ain't nobody saying nothing to you, boy. No,
there are tons of apps.
No, y'all ain't say tons of apps. He said BandLab.
BandLab, that's the way
to go. And the dude be making music videos, him and his son. I don't want tons. I want what he uses. I want what you just smiled about. You said, I use that too. That's what you said. No, hell with that. You said I ain't ton. No, we ain't doing that. Friday Night Vibes. We ain't BandLab. Let me write this down.
Get it, man. You're able to the way the tools is so simple to use and jump in and out.
It's easy to use.
Yeah. Now it's easy to use. Before I don't want tons. Hey, wait, here we go. Did you use BandLab to set up your intro?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, boy, we about to get ugly.
Surprise! but I could have.
Yeah.
It was easier with other Pro Tools I had at my disposal. So it was like more of a, I don't know, like a. Do you remember? You remember Fruity Loops?
Hey, yes.
Okay, it's something similar to that.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna stall you out. You know, you my big brother and everything like that. And Byron, let me just say this. I love seeing the relationship between you and your son.
Thank you. Man.
Like I don't know if we talk about, because to me that's the stuff that moves things. Not that you're just, a brother out here pursuing your dreams and everything, living your dream, but the fact like what we just got, something that we talk about, you got a shirt on and everything like that. We talk about Black representation, Black imagery. We can tell that you have a relationship with your family, your mother, your father. And I'm not saying it's a perfect relationship, but we do see that it's a relationship where y'all there with each other.
Yeah.
Like, let's go ahead and say that. We see mom, son, father, son, grandparents, parents, grandchildren. Man, that means more to me than anything else that you can do, because we can see the celebrity status and everything like that, but it's more to see the emotion. And your pictures, the emotion comes through. I can tell that this is a father who loves his son, a son who loves his father, mom who loves his son. Like all that, man, you're sending so many subliminal messages every time you post a video with your family, picture with your family. You have, and they're all positive. They're all positive. So I just want to
thank you so much, man. That to me is the greatest compliment, because that's my goal. And that was the main reason I wanted to become an actor, to gain that level of influence and just inspire people to it's okay to be a family man. Like, everybody not out here in the clubs popping off and doing all that. When I'm not filming or working, I am with my family 100%. And 100% of that goes to my mom and dad. That's another reason when I see Black Panther, not only do I literally see myself and my mom and dad just because of that dynamic, unbreakable bond that they have, but it just represents family, man. And I'm like y'all always talk about, we have so many examples of the drug dealer, the absentee father, you name it, they're all there. So it's like, when I'm out here doing what I'm doing, that's my main focus, man, is setting that example for my kids to see, and then, you know, making my parents proud. So both of those go hand in hand.
You know what we would wind up getting if left to the wrong devices, the way things go in 2024, the way we see you and your family interacting with one another and everything like that, it would be one of those things like, hey man, we could get this and possibly have a Cosby type show, type vibe or something like that. Family, they're all in the various aspects of the entertainment field and everything like that. Get you your good feel good vibe type of show or something like that. I don't think that's what we will wind up doing with what we got. No, some point in time, we would want folks to be a lot of in-house bickering, folks going, son telling the dad to go do this, mother disrespecting the father. It would be a whole bunch of that. But I'm sitting here saying to myself, boy, if we could just get them on the show, not reality, not scripted acting, so we can go ahead and get that check when stuff goes, you know, after we start doing the reruns. No, script,
that's what I'm talking about.
A nice family vibe type of show. We got the mother, we got the father, then we got the son, we got the grandson, we got the and everybody do. Listen, okay, all right. I guess I'm gonna start picking up some pens.
There we go. There we go. That's powerful too, man.
Yeah. But I guess the way you came to my attention was the Blade project. Now, how would you feel about like actually trying to play Blade, or do you think you too light skinned?
Wait, you say too light skinned.
Hey man, I'm keeping it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, we want you, bro, but you gonna have to put on some blackface, bro. You too light.
So
mind you, this is why I'm laughing. I'm looking at the camera, and there ain't that much. I see. There ain't that much difference between me and you, Byron. It ain't.
You are what Wesley Snipes. You are what Wesley Snipes will call a pretty motherfucker. You Kareem, the educated brother from the bank.
And see, Byron. This is what I would want. I would want to reenact that scene, right? But I would cast you as Wesley Snipes. Because I would want folks to see that. I would. Because they gonna either cast you as G Money or they gonna cast you as the character Christopher Williams. Ain't nobody casting you as Dutta Man. Ain't nobody doing that. You ain't even gonna get cast as IT's character, the police officer. That's what I said. Somebody gonna have to force that.
You got to. It's trust me, I got it. I got the tools to bring that out, man.
You know what y'all just made me think about? Just now, you know what popped in my head?
What's that?
Byron's an actor. Let's get some views we'd like to hear from an actor's perspective.
I thought you was gonna say something else. I was like, I'm ready for it. I thought you was gonna just give
Byron,
me a role.
Actor, let me ask you a question.
All right.
A very popular question in my circle.
Can I call this the sarcastic portion of the show? Because you could be sarcastic.
Hell yeah, and petty. Sir, if let's just say, for instance, we ain't gonna use real situations. We're gonna use not so real situations. But from the not so real situation, you're gonna know the real situation I'm talking about. Say for instance, there was a character out there. Let's just call him Frank Murphy, RoboCop.
All right.
Okay. The actor that plays the beloved actor that plays RoboCop.
He was beloved, by the way. He absolutely was.
Suddenly died. Okay.
Okay.
And the studio comes out that made RoboCop.
Right.
And says that role was so iconic. We ain't never casted no other actor in that role because no other actor could do it as well. As an actor, Byron, give me your take on that.
I mean, honestly, man, you guys have touched so well on this, not even being in the field I'm in, and covered it so perfectly. It's really a slap in the face to the entire acting world to say that no one else could do a role. Whatever that role is, whatever the nationality of it is, whatever the background, it's our job to bring that character to life in our way. And that's why we get the job, you know what I mean? So to say what you're saying about the situation, it's just, there's no other, that's almost the ultimate form of disrespect. Besides completely just stopping all production on that particular character, I don't see any other way you could get any more disrespectful than to not keep that character going.
I'm gonna tell you, for mine, what always bothered me about it, being raised by my grandparents, there's a generation gap there and everything like that. Being raised by my grandparents, I understood the struggle. Being raised in Southwest Georgia, you get to see back then you get to see what older Black people, because I got to meet my great grandmother, spend time with her, what they went through and the experience. So for me, in this new day and age that we live in, to know that they fought and sacrificed for so much, to hear Black people now say that Black people aren't qualified to do something,
it makes no sense, man.
I'm still at a loss for that one, because to me, that wasn't just a slap in the face for our current group of Black actors and actresses. That was also a slap in the face for those Black that came before us, that fought, sacrificed for those like us to have those opportunities. And then for us as a people to just say, oh no, we can't have them. Yeah, that still bothers me to this day. I find that reprehensible, to say the least. But
exactly.
There's more than one way to skin a cat. You still can play T'Challa, and truth be told, you have not only played T'Challa live action, but you also voiced T'Challa in a voiceover role. So
yeah.
Hey, Kevin.
And what's crazy is, I don't know if you guys are aware, but here in Vegas we had the Marvel Avengers Station, which was an entire facility dedicated to educating anybody, but mainly geared towards like the younger audience, about each superhero. So inside each room, there was props from the films, there was boards with each story. I was cast as T'Challa to represent here in Vegas with Marvel. So when of course when the passing happened, the higher ups at that particular location immediately started saying my name to higher ups in Marvel, which was incredible. But as we all know, they all just shut that down, man. And it kind of takes me to the role I played back in high school. Are you guys familiar with Singing in the Rain?
Yes.
Don't do that.
Gene,
yes.
Yes.
But that was a great example. It was Gene Kelly's role, Don Lockwood. The main actor that they wanted to play that role wasn't a dancer. And my background is I impersonate Michael Jackson. So when the theater teacher saw me, she's a white teacher. I went to a predominantly white school. And she's like, I want you to read for Don Lockwood. And I was like, wait a minute. Are you serious? I'm excited because I would love to bring this character to life. And sure enough, man, I got cast as that leading role in a very well-known white film. So when the audience came, you had the older folks who knew about Gene Kelly, and
right.
They came up to me, and I'm only, 17, 18 at the time, and they're like, listen, man, I would watch you do this on the big screen. That's how good you did. And to me, that was...
You brought the character to life. Like when we look at fictional characters and everything like that, if you could exude the essence of that character, that's what it's all about. Like, I'm pretty sure there's two brothers out there that could give us the exact same thing that Abbott and Costello. Hell, Ken and Play were trending that way to start giving us exactly what Abbott and Costello gave us. So it's all about, to me, it's all about the opportunity. It's all about the story. And when you say, because we've seen pictures of you in Black Panther costume and everything like that, not knowing what you were doing. It's this. Oh, hold on.
Because he balling like that, he could just get fucked in the middle of the show.
Is everything okay?
Be like, hey.
Oh, I will call you back.
I might be in the shower.
Oh, okay.
TMI.
Daddy, daughter, hey, you know, they got to be able to get in contact with you, which, once again, Black imagery, Black representation. One of the things that I talked to my wife about is, no, I'm a husband first. All this other stuff is second. So I don't care what's going on. If you need me, interrupt me. No differently with my daughter. You ain't gotta need me. You want to talk. Okay, well, I'm a father first.
There you go.
That's why I say I love it. I love what you're doing.
Can I speak on something that's been on my mind for about an hour and a half?
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna come back in because my phone ain't working right. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, well, he can watch the replay. Right in Alaska, okay, a lot of it has, particularly Anchorage, has been coined the most diverse community in America.
Wow.
Now, what you don't know is that you can have indigenous Alaskan people living next to Caucasian people, white people, living next to Samoan people, living next to Black people, living next to Laotian people, living next to Dominican people, it's diverse as hell. Okay, it's basically what I'm getting at. Now, along with that diversity, for some strange reason, you can have varying income classes in the same neighborhood.
Absolutely.
Now, case in point, right down the block from me is a trailer park. Okay. I just saw, and I got video footage of it, and I send it to you if you want me to send it to you. But they pulled up like 3 regular cars, not police, nothing, police, SWAT, none of that on there. 3 cars, regular old cars, pulled up to the trailer park, hopped out. Dudes had on the vest, had police across the back, had the 9s out.
Yeah.
State trooper pull up. State trooper and the police pulled up. Then 2 more cop cars, but they got my street blocked off, y'all. They got my street blocked off. And they got this cat, they done caught this indigenous fellow. Got him, we told him turn his back. You know how they do. Put your hands out, walk backwards. I had all that on. Because I'm like, go ahead and shoot him. Go ahead and shoot him. But I also know that these cats on the block is, you doing the thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. And my thing about that is this. When you got the taps open, everybody pulling up to the block. So when I'm asleep 5 in the morning, I'm hearing somebody mad about their crack.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess they was that flagrant with it that all of these mugs pulled up like, we got you now. You're just, and a gal, they pulling her out, and she talking shit to the police, and I'm just like, wow, take their ass to jail. They need to go to jail. Yeah, now all that manpower, right? You heard what I said, who I told you was there, right? Ask me how many people got arrested.
Damn. How many people, man?
Ask me how many people got arrested.
How many?
Somebody got put in handcuffs and got put in a squad car or in the car, but then they pulled them out and took the handcuffs off of them and said, "Go on about your business." Now, is that what you wasting my tax dollars on?
Man,
is that what my tax dollars get wasted on? Take somebody to jail. If
at
you
least
come to make all that fanfare and get all of these cross-organizational steam-looking stuff on, and you take nobody to jail. I bet you them had been.
No, somebody got to get fired. No, damn all that. Somebody got to get fired. I didn't waste a lot of taxpayer money, a lot of manpower. Hell no. Who gave me bad intel? Whoever the hell it was. If it was a drug dealer, I'm beating his ass and locking his ass up. Yeah. If it was a fellow police officer, I'm firing his ass. Hell no. That's no. No. I'm sorry.
All that fanfare for Nathan. They turned them loose.
Yeah.
You can literally see the people. You got them in your hands, but it ain't a big enough bug.
Wow.
Cause see, that's what I think they were looking for. They were looking for a big fish, and they didn't get their big fish, and they were like, "Oh, these guppies ain't gonna do nothing for them."
Man.
You know.
Yeah, there's many examples of it all around the world, man. But it's heavy here. We know how it is. It's examples all the time, man.
Hey! Here's my homegirl Johnny right here. She back up what I'm saying right there. Bam.
Yeah.
Hey, man! It's literally. Thank you. See, I'm not alive.
I don't know if y'all. I'm gonna shift gears because I don't want to stay in this lane because we're supposed to be vibing.
All right, go ahead, shift gears, Theo. I just want to get that off my chest. I feel better already.
Yeah, well, you might not feel better after I say this. So it was 2 dudes that had escaped from a prison in Tennessee. This was a few years ago. They either mortally wounded or wounded a correctional guard on the way out. They did.
Yeah.
They made it all the way to Georgia. These are convicted felons. They are escaped prisoners. I think 2 to 3 law enforcement officers got injured, if not deleted. They apprehended them. Now, you know what the thing is they put out the news, the warning to say that they were armed and considered dangerous. And you apprehend them.
What nationality?
You already know him. Now see, if we gonna laugh, I could laugh. We can do it like that. I just be wanting to beat your ass and cuss you out just like the other dude did, and you gonna take me to jail. I want to be able to say, fuck you. The fuck on about my face. And you like, all right now, calm down. No, fuck calming down. I want to be able to push you, physically push you, like the other dude did, and you don't do a damn thing but turn me over on my stomach, put my arms behind my back, and lock my black ass up. That's what I want. I want to be able to say and do what they do. I want to be able to spit on you. I would never do that. That's violent discussion. But should I choose to spit on you like they've done in the past, I want to be able to get what they got. Come on. I want to go to jail.
Yeah.
That's all I want. I ain't saying I need to be let go. I ain't saying I need to be found innocent. I just want to go to jail. Safe.
I tell you this right now. Somebody spit on me. You got two destinations. Jail or hell. You pick which one.
Yeah.
But you ain't sitting on the other person. What the fuck you sitting on me for? You ain't gotta sit on me. Just shock me like you doing the other dude. The other dude talk shit, give me that and let it go. Give me that and let it go. You ain't gotta do to me what you doing to them. That's all us colored folk, us Negroes.
This the whole
us Negroes, us star babies, whatever the F you want to call us. That's all we asking for. Just do to us what you doing to them. And damn it, I gotta say it because my brother talked about it yesterday on the damn radio. On what's the day? Friday. He talked about it on radio show on Wednesday. Damn it, stop telling me black folks, black cops do. Damn it, we got one black dude, and they went above and beyond to describe his ass, some Somalian or whatever. Shot a white lady. He went straight to jail. No black person said his ass was innocent. We was like this. Damn, I don't know what you think. You thought you was white, huh? And you killed you. Oh no, they're not gonna do that for you. Lock this black ass up. Ain't nobody say nothing. We want the same damn thing. That's all we saying. And people be getting in their feelings. Oh, it's always gotta be a race thing. Well, damn it, if black officers are killing innocent, unarmed white people the same way, then y'all need to talk to y'all local police stations and talk to y'all local police departments because they covering that shit up. They covering it up and ain't nobody snitching on nobody. Y'all need to go say something. All we got is what we got, and what we got is motherfuckers that's fully strapped, still scared. Bitch, how? How you fully strapped and you still damn scared? You need to go get another damn job. You can't even be a damn postal worker with that damn thing going on. You fully strapped and you still scared?
Go with it. Bruh.
I'm sorry. It's Friday. It's Friday. This is what we doing.
Come back to us. And say, my
that's the only way I can talk about it and not get mad. Be like, well, damn.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
Man, Benicio del Toro on the brother.
You be like, because you don't be wanting to talk bad. You know, mom, police officer, you feel what I'm saying? I got friends like Byron, police officer, law enforcement. We get that. Okay, well, damn it, this is the only way I know how to talk about it and not be mad. I got to make a joke out of it. And damn it, that's all I want. I want you to tell me, hey, shut the fuck up before you go to jail. That's what I want. Tell me that. And I want to be able to say to you, who the fuck you talking to? And I want you to turn around and, all right, that's it. I'm taking your ass to jail. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I don't want to get shot because I'm talking shit.
Exactly. No, for real.
You ain't shooting the other person because they talking shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Oh Lord.
You know, I think about that today, and this is the perfect format to try it in. Okay. Byron.
Yes.
How deep does your comic knowledge go?
Honestly, man, it's not that deep as far as the actual.
That is not what I asked you, sir. I said, how deep does your comic knowledge go?
You say you want to learn, we got to know where we're starting off at now.
That part.
I would say it's beginner level when it comes to comic book knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let me do it like this then. What's the first comic book or series of comic books you ever read or collected?
It was Batman and Superman. Those were
okay. Around what era?
It was the death of Superman is when that was the first comic book that I actually picked up.
90,
yeah.
early
92,
90s.
91.
Early 90s, yeah.
Early 90s, 92. Yeah. Okay, all right. So did you like kind of run with that story, or did you just kind of like grab one or two, or did you go?
Yeah, just kind of grab one or two. I've never really dove fully into the comics ever, honestly. So that's again why I resort back to my boys.
You don't know the entire story of the death of Superman.
I wouldn't say that. I'm pretty. I don't know if it's because of the animated films.
Okay, yeah, right.
The animated did help. The animated did help.
So the comic books you had, did watching that piece the rest of it together for you?
Yeah, for me, yeah.
Okay.
So I was going to call you a student of the game, so you was paying attention to the nuances and the subtleties.
Okay, so you have the book with the black cover and the red S with the blood on it.
With the blood dripping down, right.
Okay. So after that book, did you keep buying the book?
No, not as much as I wanted to. I always wanted to, and then something would come up, and then I would just, by the time I would get ready to hit a comic book shop, there was an animated film about it for me. So I was like, I'm more visual than I am.
You was real close to owning the first ever appearance of one John Henry Irons, aka
Steel.
Mate, you was like two books away.
Let me tell you
you
what.
had to just stuck with it. Yeah.
let me tell you what Byron just pointed out. Byron is a actor, dedicated actor, and this has been his passion ever. You're just gonna say ever. EVA, ever. Well, he just pointed out something without meaning to that I had been saying in regards to black writers, black directors, black executives, black actors, actresses. They don't really know these superheroes like this. And it's not their fault. They're studying something else. Something else is preoccupying their time. And maybe 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
He's a student of his craft, and we're a student of ours. What we're missing is those two parties coming together to give the black representation and black imagery that black people need, want, desire. It's not for you to know as an actor. You got other stuff you got going on. I understand that. But when these studios call and just throw y'all a role, y'all do need to have a phone number that y'all, hey, this is Yaya Duma team. What's going on, bro? What's going on? This Theo.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, Marvel Studios just offered me Wonder Man. Who? Wonder Man. Who? Simon Williams. Man, you don't want that. Then you just do Black Manta. Yeah, that's a step backwards. Like you wasn't really the co-star in the first Aquaman movie. You was the co-star in the second movie, right? Right.
Yeah.
Ain't you do Watchmen? Yeah. Didn't you just do Dr. Manhattan? Yeah, bro. By the way, I never saw you doing that, by the way, but damn good role. Damn good job. So you, Wonder Man, we already laughed at you on Baywatch. We don't need to laugh at you again. No, that's not what we need. Yeah, tell Marvel to kiss your ass. Here we go. Tell Marvel to hook you up with Adam Bashir. No. You 6'up. You can do it. Yeah. All right. Holler back. Peace. That's how we need that to go. That's how we need that to go.
We absolutely do, man. And that's again, I swear, like the knowledge that y'all kick is so useful, like you say, to an actor, So when I watch both of y'all, whether it's together or y'all separate videos, man, I'm literally sponging as much as I can. And it's in a form that I relate to, which is visual, and y'all talking about it. Because when it comes to reading, if it's not involved in the job, it is harder for me to kind of dive into it, period. I mean, there's no other way to say it. But with you guys bringing it together and in 30 minutes or 20 minutes, however long the videos are, I can digest that a little bit better, and then it's easier for me to process and then bring to life. That's just how I've always worked when it comes to the way I act and portray characters. So.
Byron, we have a question in the chat. Boom. As an actor, is every role an audition?
As an actor, is every role an audition? I would say to a certain extent, man, because with me, I can only speak for myself. As the actor I am, certain roles I know I want, and I will put the work into to make that mine. So in a sense, yes, I guess you could say. But I don't know, like the way I feel about T'Challa or even Eric Brooks. I know you asked would I bring that character back. Absolutely, because when we first made it, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't take it as serious as I could have. I was taking it serious, but not to after watching like you guys and diving into more with T'Challa, I'm like, I have something there that hasn't been seen. So for me, I know that that's my role. I don't need to audition for that. I just need the world to see it. I already know it's there. And that's how I feel about T'Challa and Eric Brooks. So with that said, yes and no. It just, for me, I don't know, man. It depends on the role itself that I'm going out for. If they say a cop, I know I could bring that to life and make you believe it, opposed to acting the role. I'm going to just instantly jump into it.
I'm going to say it like this. Like, first of all, I love that attitude. I love that mentality and everything like that, because one of the things that Daryl and I have been talking about, and, you know, shout out to Jonathan Mayberry. He came on here, was a guest and everything like that. He talked about fan fiction. And, you know, we see your work in regards to Eric Brooks, fan fiction, T'Challa and fan fiction. And that's one of the things that I don't want to say I'm looking at doing. One of the things that I'm encouraged by hearing writers like him is, I don't necessarily, when I say you, I ain't talking about you, but I don't necessarily need more. I know how to write. I got to act. I ain't got to do that. Now, the thing is, fan fiction. I'm a fan. The actor's a fan. The other people involved are fans. What you don't want, and you gonna get it, because it's coming. You gonna get fan fiction that's better than any damn thing I don't want to say any damn thing. Anything you've done recently in the MCU. And I'm gonna force people that, because people like to say, damn, Theo, you ask tough questions. The tough question is gonna be, how in the hell was the fan fiction that was made off no budget better than the damn movie company on a budget? Yeah. We're gonna go back and we're gonna talk about what's my light-skinned brother name and everything like that. Chris Payne. What was it? Was Chris Payne? Star Trek Captain Kirk? What the name?
Oh,
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine. I'm sorry. We're gonna go off of what my brother said, my light-skinned brother said. Tell the story. That's what Gene Roddenberry did, told the story. We're going to get back to that, because y'all don't know what the F y'all doing on over there. And because we, excuse the pun, students of the game, and we got resources available to us. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Byron Smith, one more time. Yeah, we're going to make it do what it's going to do.
And that's what's important, man. Like, one of my main things when we made Daywalker was my buddy and I, we really wanted to understand. We've seen, of course, the Wesley Snipes films, and that was as far as our knowledge went. But then getting on the internet and diving into the character more, we saw an opportunity. And the reason I want to bring it back, this is my pitch right now. Are you guys familiar with Jamal? The guy who actually trains Eric Brooks to become Blade?
Yeah.
So that, we showed that, and my son played the younger version of me. Shout out to you, Kel-El. But we showed that in the beginning of Daywalker, where he's playing jazz and then he goes in the back alley. And that's when young Eric attacks the vampires. But that's Jamal, which is the gentleman that actually trains. So I'm like, giving the fans what they want. You can get a new Eric Brooks and bring Wesley in as Jamal. You're still gonna get him kicking ass, doing what he do as a trainer and all that, and he's in the DNA now of the new vision of Blade. So I'm like, we got to do it, man. We have to make that happen. And like you said, we don't need big studios. When you have two brothers like yourselves who have the knowledge here and someone who can bring that to life, that's literally all you need. That's what happened with Deadpool. They did that off just some love. People kept talking about Ryan Reynolds looked the part and put out a teaser, and it turned into a whole thing. So it's possible. It's definitely possible.
You just have to have people committed to it, and I think we got 3 right here, but I ain't no camera guy.
I got the tools, man. I got the team you need. Trust me.
So, look, I told you, there really ain't nothing keeping me and the missus here in Tallahassee. That's all I'm gonna say. It ain't really nothing locking us down here in Florida. Hey, I ain't saying. I'm just saying.
Hey, Theo, I'm gonna tell you something, boy. You don't be messing around down there around Vegas, round. Woo, Lord have mercy, Jesus! It get hot as the devil in Vegas, bro. Man, I love me some Vegas. I go, man. Like at one point, I was going like 2-3 times. We was gonna link up at one time, right? You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be down in some Vegas, but let me tell you, I had one time I had to walk from Treasure Island. Byron can tell you, from Treasure Island on the Strip, to the Aria.
Let me tell you like this.
Walking 116 motherfucking degrees. That's the kind of heat, man. You take like 5-6 steps and start sweating.
You ready? I just told somebody today.
All right, go ahead. Say what you gonna say.
I'm about that bad. If it ain't about that bad, I'm straight bagging now. I
like that about you.
I could be in Vegas, I could be in Hollywood for 5 years straight, and y'all be like, damn, we ain't seen Theo for 5 years. I come out maybe year 6, but 5 years, no, I'm straight chasing bags. I ain't got time for nothing. Got time for nothing. Between Hollywood and ESPN, because we about sports over here too. I wouldn't have time for nothing. I'll be busy. Stephen A. Shannon, you need you another interview to set things off after the Cat Williams thing. I heard folks ain't coming over there where you at. Me and my brother D Real got some stuff to tell you about Recast T'Challa that would make it do what it do once a damn again. That's gonna be a high rated show. We dropping names. We got receipts and everything. You need Shannon. Hit us up.
Yeah.
Hit us up. Hit us. Don't have me do it. Hit us up.
Shannon don't want to talk to us.
Listen, that would be a hot interview. The stuff we would say. Could you imagine?
You talking about giving me some yak?
Bro, and we wouldn't be lying. That's the same. Not saying the Cat Williams was lying. You're not saying that.
You don't want to hear what I got to say on yak.
Listen, Shannon was like, wait a minute now. Say that to me one more time. Now. Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me?
That's exactly what I mean, Shannon. That's exactly. Didn't I say it, Shannon? Did you hear me when I said it?
Let me take a sip to this. He be like this right here. Let me I gotta take a sip to that.
Boy, you better act like you know.
I gotta take a sip to that. So you mean to tell me out there in Hollywood, this is what's going on? This is why we got Taraji sitting right here? Lord, have mercy. You know my grandma was there back in the day.
You see this, Shannon. You see it, brother. You see it out here, or is your pants?
Look here, Skip. Listen, look here. We be on the road. We be on. Byron, I'm gonna ask you this question. I think it's you know what? I ain't gonna make no assumption. I could, and folks be like, "Damn it, Theo, you see what the dude got on? Why the hell would you even asking that? Who's your favorite superhero?"
Yeah, man. So this question for me is 2-part because it's kind of like, what's your favorite movie? And to me, you got genres, right? You got comedy. I got a favorite comedy. I got a favorite action. So from DC, I have to go with Superman. From Marvel, I have to go with Black Panther. And they go together for me for many, many reasons, man. But I can never just pick one or the other. So
You know, that's crazy that Superman is one of your favorite superheroes, because that's actually an alien from another planet, and I don't think he got his papers. I don't. My brother Daryl, my brother Daryl would have to tell me.
Who's gonna make him fill him out?
Look, I'm just saying, my brother Daryl would have to tell me if he ever got naturalized as a citizen of the United States of America.
So you know what you just brought up? Something that has never ever been expressed in the history of Superman that I know of.
What's
if
that?
It has, somebody tell me, didn't Jonathan and Martha Kent forward some paperwork?
I'm just saying, I don't. Yeah, they did. They did.
Wholesome parents in all of Smallville, Kansas had to do to be able to enroll a damn alien in daycare, let alone in kindergarten and all of that.
I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Like, I don't, you know, we stand for truth, justice, and the American way. And this is
the American way is forgery.
Making a way for your family, man.
I mean, I like Clark Kent. I like Kal-El. But I just got to tell the truth for saying the devil. I think he's an illegal alien. He been living a lie. They did forge the paperwork. This dude ain't never been he ain't take not one damn test. We sitting over here mad at some other people about crossing over the border, but he literally just dropped out of the damn sky and been doing what in the hell he ever wanted. He throwing people in jail. What right he got?
He the definition of an illegal alien, man.
Who gonna tell him no? Who gonna tell? If you helping me do my job and I ain't got to die doing it, all right, thank you. Thank you.
I just
we
want
got
people
turkey coming to the Fortress of Solitude for Thanksgiving. We appreciate your efforts.
Critically thinking, I just want people to be consistent. This ain't no woke issue. No, this dude is a damn illegal alien. He been here for a minute. Now, his son Jonathan is a naturalized citizen because he was born here and his mama is American. But no, somebody over there at DC need to do something. Amanda Waller, what is going on with this dude? I'm an American citizen. I'm not feeling safe having an illegal alien, Kryptonian, to say that. Kryptonian, because like Daryl say, who gonna tell him no? No, we need to do, we want all this. That's DEI for damn show. That's DEI. That's illegal DEI. We talk about no.
You got a point, man. You got a.
I ain't asking. I'm just asking.
Yeah. How many Superman offshoots can you name? Like a character that as soon as you look at it, you go, they made that character off of Superman.
Quite a few, man. I mean,
go.
I feel like, Neo is a form of like Superman in a way, because I also love the Matrix, and shout out to Sophia, the creator, the mother of the Matrix.
That part.
Miss Sophia, I think we're in a Matrix for real. I really feel like I've tried to unplug this damn thing and I just keep getting plugged back in, but I really feel like it's me inside the pod shaking loose. So great job, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, you got Omni-Man, who's an offshoot. You have Homelander. You have. It's just so many, man. I don't. It's
about four. It's about 4 or 5 in Marvel.
Yeah.
Once again, this is where we can look at Byron and be like, okay, Byron. So, Icon, you could. You 6 feet tall, Icon. Now Darren might say you ain't dark enough. I don't know, but Icon is there.
I'm dark.
I'll be willing to give Team Light Skin a shot at Icon. We can go with that one. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be all muscular. You're gonna have to get your get your protein up and get your lift on, and then the ladies be like, "Ooh, there, have y'all seen that brother in that red suit?"
I got two more for you. I got two more for you. The third one gonna shock you, but you gonna be like, D gonna be like, wait a minute, hold on. So this, of course, Kevin Grigio, he would want you to be a few inches taller. There is Adam Bashir. You would have to gray up the sideburns and everything like that. And then this last guy, because I'm looking at you and I'm picturing you bald headed with some prosthetic ears. Black Adam, Teth Adam. You can have the goat. You got it naturally. Dwayne ain't got it like that. You could have this right here. You could give us a new version of Teth Adam we ain't ever had. Just save all this off and have this right here. That Teth Adam. And then you get to play the bad guy. You get to be low key. You can be smooth and suave and still evil at the same damn time. See how that fall right there in your wheelhouse. Black Teth. Darryl, what you thinking? Darryl?
You went another direction.
I did that on purpose.
See, ain't number white Superman prototypes left.
I know. That's why I went and got that.
There's Gladiator, who actually is kind of purple.
Yeah.
So technically, okay, there's one. The only thing with him, he got the potential to be unlimited as long as he feels like he is
confident. That's his superpower.
As
long as he feels like he's
his powers are based on his confidence level. So if he's not very confident that day, they're like, "Hey, Gladiator, we don't want you going out today if you're not up to it." You know what I'm saying? So then there's Hyperion. There are a couple different versions of Hyperion, who is also a Superman. We got Marvel Man, formerly known as Miracle Man, who is an offshoot of Shazam, who is an offshoot of Superman.
Yeah, we gave you all the black characters.
Wow.
We already gave them to you. Ain't no more.
That's
at least not. Well, there are two black Supermen. There's Val Zod, just as the name implies. Okay. And then on Earth 23, my favorite, President of the United States.
You can play him. You can play him.
Calvin Ellis. Get it? Cal-El.
Wow.
Who was patterned after Barack Obama.
Wow, really?
Yes, he was patterned after Barack Obama. His wife, he's married to Wonder Woman, was patterned after Michelle. So yeah. I gotta look this up. Dang. Calvin, Calvin Ellis, Ellis. Yes. You could absolutely see. Once again, we trying to get this company started. 1-800-BLK-HERO, where black actors can call in.
Oh, okay, I've seen him. Yeah.
We're trying to get this thing where y'all can call in.
Right there.
Wow.
Y'all might need help. This is what we here for. Call us up.
That's what we do. And I know they listening. Oh, yes, he could be Colonel Mars.
Who?
From Tuskegee Airs. You already got the goatee, and Colonel Mars got a little gray on the side. All you got to do is throw on them puffy pilot pants and a bomber jacket and have your little sidearm.
Wow.
You in there, bro. You in there. Matter of fact, you should look up when you get a chance Tuskegee Airs cosplay.
Okay.
You know what?
And shout out to my man Greg. Yo, if you want to get a conversation with him, holla at me.
Who are you cosplaying this year? Because Darryl is coming as the prophet. Halloween is on Thursday. Darryl is gonna be the prophet. I'm coming as Solo, my own superhero.
Yeah.
I figure I got the Captain America stamp shield. I might as well go get the uniform. Who are you going to be, or who are you thinking about being this Halloween?
I honestly wanted to do a Joker this Halloween. My own interpretation of a Joker.
I want to see that. Stay right there. stay right there. No, we can. Elseworlds. We got the Elseworlds. So we're gonna have the Elseworlds version of the Joker. I like that. I like that. I need, because you said, now here's the thing. You gotta give us a clip, a video clip. You told us what you did with the teacher, scared the hell out of her, made her. I see. I don't even want to repeat that. Like, you made her have a spiritual awakening. Like, good Jesus, Lord have mercy. So yeah, we need a little snippet, something to go along with it. I don't want just a picture. I need something right there where I'll be like, yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
See, it's always somebody in the chat. There you go. Boom.
Wow, there we go.
And Samaritan. I forgot about Samaritan. Astro City.
Yeah.
That's the super producer. Great. He gonna always make it do what it's gonna do.
There we go, man.
So
everybody that just is involved with what y'all do is.
Remember Supreme? And Prime from Malibu. That's two more.
Wow.
Oh, and we can't forget Titan the Ultraman.
No, we can't. That's Valor. That's not Valor. I'm sorry.
Man, Big Tony.
Yeah, that's Big Tony. Epiphany Engine. Advent Comics. Yeah.
Ultraman, baby. That Epiphany Engine. That's what it is. That's what it is.
I think that's Big Tony though. You know, he got that. He already rocking the bald head. He already got it. I think that's him. I think that character is him.
The evals from Godhood Comics, the antagonist, his wife, Ultima, basically her power set is that of a superwoman. She got heat vision. There's a scene. Matter of fact, I think I still got that scene in here where did I get rid of it? No, I didn't. Boom, right there.
Wow. Wow.
So that's your mama.
The afro, everything.
You better get home for the street light come on.
Right.
That's
100% my mama. Boy.
But that what they doing. That's what they doing over at Godhood Comics, man. That's that's an indie-owned black comic book label.
Wow, that's deep.
And that's what the Epiphany Engine is about, Byron. It's 40 plus of the top black comic book companies, comic book artists, writers come together to do this ongoing story. Never been done before. My man Tony Cottrell, he just got Kickstarter funded. I think it was like 50. He had to get like 52,000, and he got more than 52.
Yeah.
So we'll be seeing that project in January.
And the talent, man, and the resources are out there, man. That's why it's like when you have those type of storytellers and artists that have that vision, there's so many lanes now. We don't need major Hollywood to bring most of this stuff to life. You know what I mean? Even as far as effects and things, I know personally several people that are just looking to create. So it's like they jump in, they can make explosions, Wolverine claws come out, whatever you need, Spider-Man swinging through, and it's not big budget. You know what I mean? They understand the mission is to bring this character or this comic book to life.
I think it's more along the line, and I could be wrong. I really, really could. I've been wrong before I'll be wrong again. I think it's a matter of folks just knowing other folks are out there. Where you're at works wonderful. Seeing the people come together in Alaska and everything, where Daryl is at, that moves stuff and everything like that.
Yeah,
it's sad where I'm at. Good God Almighty. Because they be like, with Theo, you should. I be like, bro, do you not know as much work as I do? It not finna act like folks don't know this, what I do. We should be partnering up right here.
Yeah.
I talk to more folks outside of the 850, I'll be working with y'all before I work with anybody else. And I'm not gonna sit up here and say that would be my choice, but I got to get out there with y'all at the very least for a week or two. Damn.
This is actually a pretty good question here. What would be your spin on playing the role of Anansi?
Playing the role of who?
Anansi. Time to educate you.
All right. Time to educate.
Okay,
wait, give it Orlando Jones.
Yes.
Orlando Jones. You remember him?
He played the role
of he was in the Gods. What was it?
He was playing.
He played Anansi. He played the role of Anansi. He played the role of Anansi. Now, Anansi is a trickster god. So you could easily put him in the wheelhouse of Mephisto. You could put him in the wheelhouse of Loki. Basically, he lied. He lied.
He is the teller of all stories.
He's the epitome of a storyteller, because he finna tell you a nice lie. And the best thing about his lies, they real close to the truth.
Wow.
They real close to the truth. So when we ask about
the best way to describe it, have you ever seen the movie The Wishmaster?
From back in the early 2000s?
Yeah, like early 90s.
Yeah,
it's like about a crazy ass. They let the crazy ass genie out the bottle, and you get your wish right, but you don't quite get it the way you want it.
You gotta watch what you wish for, type of thing.
You gotta watch how you word it.
Yeah, I remember the girl was like, "I want to be beautiful," and she turned into like a mannequin or something, right?
Give you a story real quick of Anansi. Give you a story real quick of Anansi. So there was this elephant, and Anansi's a spider, and the elephant was like, "I'm the strongest beast out here," and Anansi's like, "Whoa, you just gonna say that while I'm here?" "Yeah, I'm stronger than you." I was like, "Bro, you're not stronger than me, dog." And the elephant was like, "You a little spider." He said, "You know what? Say that. I'm gonna go tie this rope to your feet, and we'll have us a little tug of war. You good with that?" "Yeah." "Okay, let me tie this right here." Anansi spun a web. He went to the beach, hollered at this whale. "Hey, bro, I'm stronger than you, bro." And the whale like, "What?" "Yeah, bro, I'm stronger than you." "Man, you ain't got it. Let me, hold on, come close. Let me tie this little thing to your fin, and we make it do what it gonna do."
Yeah.
So you got one end tied to the elephant, and you got one end tied to the whale. The whale drug the elephant ass out there to the water.
Wow.
And Anansi like, "I told you I was stronger. Say it. Say my name. Say my name. Anansi, you stronger." Okay, that's what I thought.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's that knowledge is power move right there, huh?
Well, it's just being smarter than the person in front of you.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, and I will tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt, the 23 years I've worked in the field that I've worked in behavioral health, the people I've dealt with on the streets and off the streets, it really is about knowing not more, but just a little bit more than you do. You know what I mean? You might know people that know more than I do, but you don't know more than I do. And as long as those are the people that are in front of you, and those are the people that you're dealing with, you'll always have the upper hand. You'll always have the advantage. So, and not to take advantage, because that's, like me, that would be the equivalent of me being Injustice Superman. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it how I want to do it, and ain't nothing you can do about it, versus I'm doing it for the benefit of everybody.
Yeah.
So that way it doesn't seem like I'm forcing you or tricking you into doing anything. It's just you accepting knowledge. And that's what a lot of people don't do. They don't accept knowledge at its face value. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's because of the message or the messenger or the delivery system, but a lot of times we don't get a very simple message.
I think it's the ego thing. I think one of those things, like, I think all of us here, the way we talk to one another, the way we interact with one another, there's a healthy amount of respect and a healthy amount of humility that's there. We know what we know, and we're comfortable with what we know, but we also know, and this is the most important thing, we know what we don't know.
Yes.
And what we don't know doesn't make us feel like we're less than the other person. We just understand, hey, I don't know it, and I probably don't know it because of choice. If I wanted to know it, I would, but somebody else does. I got other stuff I'm working on.
Yeah.
I got stuff to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey.
If that person know it, let them know it. I'm fine. I know some different stuff. When I want to know some stuff that's different, I go talk to them. That's what I think it boils down to. More of us need to be comfortable, knowing what we know, knowing what we don't know, and being okay with relying on other people, but also us being okay with sharing that knowledge when folks come to rely on it. So that's just my
true
take on
beauty, man. That's like the secret to unlocking everything. I be telling my boy I was talking about, it's the same thing. Like Elon Musk said it best. They were like, did you go to college? He said no, but many people who work for me did. And that to me is so true. Like, I know what I like, my vision and this and that. He said, but when it comes to that type of stuff, I got people who know that. I don't know that. I don't need to know that. So it's really the same thing.
That part right there.
Yeah.
That part right. I don't have to know that. There's a whole department that I run that knows that for me. So yeah, absolutely. Knowing placement, whether that be the product or yourself, the where you place it is important.
Absolutely.
Like I said, I think you got to be comfortable. Daryl and I were talking about before you joined us and everything. We're at a place right now where we didn't got comfortable with the action figures.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't got to go checking for the newest, latest thing. If we're at a position now, if we want it, we want it. If we don't, we don't. And you see my brother,
that's clean.
You see
that's Power Ring. That's the evil version of Green Lantern.
Wow. I don't even want to touch no action figures right now. No, we big bro, can we switch gears real quick? First of all, let me ask this question. Byron, do you collect action figures?
I don't. No.
That's okay. It's okay. That's like I said, you doing some other stuff. You ain't no shame in that. You got other stuff you doing. We were talking tonight before you joined, like we got stuff in boxes. Stuff where the tape ain't never been broke on. And we just sitting up here like this.
Man.
Stuff I got to get some more freezer bags.
All that right
sandwich bags.
Wow.
All that in front of me.
Man, yeah.
This the Fantastic Four right here.
Man.
This the FF right here. Now mind you, the Super Scrub and Spider-Woman, they in the box. Box tape ain't been broke on the box at all. It's like, nah, you know what? Cause this what wind up happening. You take it out the box. And if you go to pose it and you destroyed the box or disposed of the box, you got to have some stuff to put the stuff in.
Right.
No. Just stay in the box. Just stay in the box.
Hey, Theo. I ain't took the Hawkeye with the jet cycle out the box yet. That's one. Right away, I know for a fact. Still got tape on it.
Oh yeah, I had to get him on up out of there because I wanted that other Hawkeye. I just got my. It's crazy you said that because it's right here. Hey, I was like, Lisa wanted the Sky Cycle. I wanted the Hawkeye, but no, he had that cloth goods on it. But no, the other Hawkeye, the buff, you know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah. I have it.
Boy, look, that's the Hawkeye that make me feel good. That in his black suit,
Man. Is that the wrong way? It's one you sent me a video. I remember he was like floating down the street. That's the cycle right there?
That's the Sky Cycle. I had Bucky on the Sky Cycle. Because I was gonna tell my own Captain America 4 story.
Why not?
Yeah. Huh?
Why not? Do it, man.
Cause it's about to be a shit show.
I could listen.
It's about to be a shit show.
I had a better cast than what they did down to talk about it. We had the Surface Society. We had Bucky in the movie.
Be so pissed off. Them people are gonna be. Folks feel it's gonna be hurt.
Wait. Have you heard though? Deadpool Wolverine ain't doing that good.
Yeah.
What did I tell these Negroes? They keep doubting me. I do not know why. I do this shit right here. I can tell you. I ain't even got to argue with them fools. Your movie is not going to make it's the one I thought might. I said if anything could be a watermark point, a tipping point, it would be Deadpool and Wolverine. If they don't knock it out the park, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. Because everything from here
I've been low-key hating on that movie since they said it. I'm like, oh, I ain't in it. Hell, I ain't been in the last two damn Deadpool movies, so I know damn good why I'm gonna go pay to see this.
There is a sparkling cameo of Wesley Snipes.
I'm not paying $20 for 2 damn minutes. That movie is 2 hours long.
I'm just telling you. They said we got you in it, but don't you be expecting us to give you nothing significant.
Listen. When I say me in it, Kevin must have misunderstood me. Hell no, I ain't paying you 20, 30, no, for 2 minutes? No, sir. I got Wesley on speed dial at the house.
I will tell you right now.
You ready to watch this?
To take your family, just funny that you mentioned that, take your family on a date, and let's just go, let's say you fuck a lot. 4 children. You know how much you paying for eating at the movie minus the food.
Watch this. I got folks for the free. You a Wesley Snipes fan? Fine. I'm a Wesley Snipes fan. You a Blade fan? Fine. I'm a Blade fan. Here's what me and D-Real got for y'all the whole damn weekend. We got Blade issues 1 through damn 10, the review. I got Wesley Snipes, The Exile, issues 1 through 6, the whole damn weekend. And you ain't got to pay nothing.
Right there.
You ain't got to pay a damn thing. Matter of fact, I talked to my brother. Y'all want us to come back to y'all Saturday or Sunday and do a whole damn Blade review? We can. You ain't got to pay your money to get little to no black representation when we got all the damn black representation.
That's how much it would be.
Yeah, easily.
Man, ain't no way.
That's how much it be to take 6 people to the movies and they got to drink water.
I'm straight.
You better stop at the gas station on your way.
Because I would be broke at that.
You know what messed it up for me?
$150 to go to the movies.
There. You know what messed it up for me? Bash over there in Thor Love and Thunder. Then what you did to Monica Rambeau over there in the Marvels. Then Frank Rambeau. Damn, you been so I'm still in my damn feeling. You just don't want me in the movie. Let me guess. Frank, let me guess. Captain America 4. Anthony Mackie ain't got more screen time than Harrison Ford.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised, man, honestly.
So no, I ain't paying for that.
And I send the white ninja to assassinate him.
I ain't paying for that. I'll cast Byron in a movie first. I get all my black representation. I ain't doing that. Hey. You know what? You ready? Hell, I like this. So you mean tell me we could do a Black Panther movie? Damn what the hell JR got going on. Byron can play T'Challa. His son could play Tosin, not Toussaint. His son can play Tosin. And we could do something with Tosin. Not Toussaint, don't know who the hell that is, but we could do something with T'Challa and Tosin, something that the other dude should have thought about damn doing when he wrote that crap. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. See how we do that? See, already, the envision.
Man.
T'Challa and Tosin. Tosin could be your sidekick.
Wow.
Oh, and this is how you get in the movies after you pay $150.
Hey, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Have mama bring her big purse. Cause we bring it everything. We bring it everything.
I gotta ask a question.
I'm gonna have a bag of chicken up in that house.
Hold on, I gotta ask. I like that, Kamoyo. Daryl, you ever snuck some food up in the movie theater before?
A bunch.
Okay, give us your favorite meal that you just won. That we gonna go with Byron first because I know Byron did.
Oh, okay.
Byron,
all right, because I
Byron, you didn't
it ain't top of mind.
You didn't snuck food in the movie theater?
All the time, man. That's the only way we
go. So one time, just one time, give us your favorite food snuck in the movie theater story. Just go ahead.
I think it was honestly, what did we go see, man? It must have been the most recent animated Ninja Turtles that we all checked out as a family. And my lady, she has a very big bag, but she covers the food with like a blanket because you know how it's cold in the theater most of the time. So I think it was nachos and a big one of them foot-long chili dogs and some like nachos, and then the kid, that was just me. The kids had chips and candy, and we made it work, man. Every time. I can't remember the last time I purchased some concession food, man.
Okay, Darryl, what you got? What you got, big dog?
We talking about what I've got into the theater in the big park.
Yes, right? Yes. One. Yeah. Your favorite story. One.
Oh shit. I think it was 2 years ago on her birthday. 2 years ago, I took her to her favorite restaurant, which is Sorrento's, an Italian restaurant. And there, we always order the same thing every time we go. She orders spaghetti puttanesca, which, by the way, translated means whore noodles. And yes, puttanesca.
Okay.
I always order what they call the Taste of Sorrento. It has their version of ravioli, veal parmesan, and fettuccine alfredo.
You snuck a full meal into the movie theater. That's what you're telling me.
In two to-go boxes in a lady's big old purse. Hey, and you know what else? And I took the lemon in there that you squeeze on the chicken parmesan.
I ain't got nothing that extravagant. I ain't got nothing.
You asked me what I got up in there. You know what I mean?
You went up and down was like,
it don't make no sense. Hey, you
know
what?
That's what that was like.
Hey, you know what? Dude with the flashlight came through.
What?
And he saw me. You know what he said to me?
What he said?
He said, that look good.
But you can't say nothing but that. Bro, that ain't finger food. You got forks and knives making it do what it do.
I ain't letting that get cold. I'm not wasting my meal.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Like I said, I ain't got nothing that extravagant. It was in the 90s. Actually, no, it was in the 80s. They just Marine Corps just got married and everything like that. And I forget the movie Sunset something. Basically, it was this couple on this boat, white couple on this boat. It was this dude stalking them. I can't remember some good white actors, and I just can't remember their damn name. All of them got their stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I just can't remember their name. But
Poseidon Adventure?
Huh?
Poseidon Adventure?
It wasn't it wasn't an adventure movie. It was more like a suspense movie.
Okay.
It was more like a suspense movie. I don't know why I was on that tip back then. I think it was Michael Douglas might have been in the movie. We went to Wendy's because we worked at Wendy's. So we were coming back from Wendy's. So we fixed our food at Wendy's. And if you ever worked at them places, you get to come up with some of the craziest meals. And then we went to KFC. And this was when KFC had the hot and spicy wings and everything like that. So of course she got the purse. We go in the movie theater. Wendy's burger, wings. We didn't even stop to get nothing to drink. We took the big old ass cups, sat it right there in the purse. Yep, right there. We're gonna eat. I did not get what Daryl got. Did not have somebody. We just was lucky enough to board the movie guard. Daryl sitting up there, the dude is like, man, that's what's up right there. We ain't got
Good dude. And he act like he wanted some.
Yeah, he wanted some. I would have too.
Move along.
I gotta get on your level, man.
We have our ticket stub. Thank you.
You sitting up there with a damn full course meal, making it do what it do.
Bro, he lucky out there and light a candle.
I thought I was doing something. My girl brought me the hot dog and the nachos with cheese.
Bruh,
Up there with a real meal.
I'm gonna finish my food. We gonna eat.
You know what? You are an athlete. You play video games. Play video games, B?
Major.
Okay. And I know my brother play video games. I ain't got it yet. I'm working on it because we doing some other stuff. NCAA College Football 25. You got it? You getting it? You interested? What we doing?
See, I'm not big on sports games, man. I leave that to my boys. My kids, they play the 2Ks and the Maddens and all that. I'm more of like a single player story adventure type of guy.
Okay, so okay, we can stay right there. Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay. So what are we playing on Grand Theft Auto 5? Are we online more or we offline?
Oh, I'm offline, man.
So
it's just too toxic with the community, online community.
Wait, we going somewhere.
You don't want to get jumped to get all your stuff too.
Wait, we bonded. Daryl, you Grand Theft Auto 5?
Yeah.
Okay, online or off?
Both.
Okay, when you're offline, which character are you portraying?
You know who I'm portraying.
Okay, I had to ask. Don't do that. What are you doing when you're offline with Franklin? This is Friday Night Vibes. Friday Night Vibes. Watch this. Bring what you drink.
I'm in the car. We banging. We turning on the radio and we banging that shit out. I'm riding through San Andreas, boy. High as a motherfucking kite.
What you got going on, B? What you got going on, B? When you playing this Franklin? Oh, what you doing?
Freeway, bro. Coasting with the sounds bumping, man. I usually get my little drop the top and just coast, man.
You know Franklin always got a nice ride. You know he always got a nice ride, man.
So let me ask you a question.
That's what it's about. You got to floss. You got to go out there and floss, man. Drive by the hose. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask this question. I gotta ask. So am I the only one who noticed that the little speedway out there where Trevor live at disappeared? Where you used to go at?
Wow. Okay, that's a very specific detail, Theo.
You remember when you would go out there almost where Trevor lived at out in the country, and they had that little racetrack you could pull over and race, and you would get a vehicle if you won.
Okay, yeah.
Did you notice that racetrack disappeared on your game as well?
I haven't gone out that far.
You don't be Trevor going out there? I like to shoot folks. I'm sorry. I find it therapeutic. Wait. Speaking of that, yesterday was the first time as Trevor I ever defeated the army. You know that little when you go out there, you get into that little mode where you can, little kill mode, little thing like that. I had never beaten them before. Last night, I was launching grenades left and right on that tank. Boom, boom, boom.
That's what's up. Fight the power, brother.
Always.
What are y'all game on? What y'all on? What system or what?
Oh, man. I'm on the 5.
Okay.
I'm on the 4. I got the 5. But I'm only gonna use the 5 when I get the NCAA 25. I get NCAA 25. It's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take You
looking forward to that one, huh?
Listen, you have no idea. Folks ain't even gonna be able to talk to me about like Theo. You busy? Theo, can we use you for something?
Wow.
Create a school mode. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Yeah, I ain't been on in a minute, man. But if you want to get on, do something, man. I'm D1867.
Yeah, man, you know what? We say if we know what's growing, it's sharing, it's caring, right? B, you got a P5?
Yep.
Okay, well, damn it, there it is then. You know what? The Rock With Me Nation just need to become some goons and go online with the P5, GTA 5, and just posse up. That's what we gotta have the biggest squad out there. Like, damn all that. P5, hey, load up with P5 or P4. We coming with Grand Theft. The Rock With Me Nation. That's gonna be the name of our game.
Let's go.
Hey, come on. Say sometimes you gotta do it the ghetto way. You just you gotta come up in there like that on them. Hey, I done seen mugs get got like that online.
Yeah, man.
Bro, robbed them naked, literally.
Listen, came out the gate, had the little, what they call it, the little your little setup that you get when they give it to you. You the boss. Soon as you come out, you done paid so much money up front. I'm the boss. My wife's sitting right there and everything. We're making it a husband-wife thing. I step outside my little office. Now, I ain't stupid. I got the fastest bike in the game, or at least it was the fastest motorcycle in the game at that time. And I can't really, the car's fine, but motorcycles get you out of trouble.
Yeah.
I jump on my motorcycle. Now, I can't make this, I can't make this up. You know how it is when you done knocked over an armored car, you start seeing red dots coming in your direction and everything like that. So I got my headphone, speaker, playing controller, and I'm driving on the motorcycle. My peripheral, I see some dots, and they not moving with the traffic. They doing some different stuff. And then I hear something say, "Y'all seeing? Yeah, let's get it." I'm trying to process some stuff because I'm like I'm normally used to hearing stuff on the radio.
Yeah.
Throughout the game. Yeah, but this ain't what that sound like. This sound like something else. And they say, box his ass in. I'm like, wait, the game don't talk like that. Like this, I'm getting some human emotions right here. And I'm looking, I turn around, I say, babe, she said, what? You see them dots? And she said, yeah, I see them. Do them dots look like they moving toward me? She said, yeah. I said, oh, damn, listen. Because I wasn't trying to lose nothing. I had spent too much money. When I tell y'all I got the hell out of Dodge. When I tell y'all I made it to Franklin's place, because you ain't got the most expensive crib, you got the little cheap crib.
Yeah.
I bought, right before he dropped Sophia ass off. I got the cheap boy. When I tell you I made it there and ain't came back out since. This was 2019. I don't want to walk outside. It's trucks out there.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I say, man, it's just like he said, man, it's toxic, man. After a while, if you ain't like you said, you ain't rolling with a gang, bro, you getting rolled over.
Yeah, I'm not going back in. Rock With Me Nation gonna have to all suit up. We're gonna have to get us some colors, and we're gonna have to know everybody's party ID and everything. I'm not going back out there.
I also have more recently played Diablo 4.
Okay, what you think about it?
Online, offline, still great experience.
Yeah,
because basically you sign on to a server through Battle.net, and you're on there with a bunch of other people live. Yeah. You can either choose to like link up with people and form teams and go on missions, or you can go on missions by yourself.
Yeah.
Thing about it, when you out in the wilderness, whether you riding on a horse or you just walking out there, whatever level you are, that's what level the shit you fighting is.
Ah, okay.
I want to ask this question right here. We talking video games.
Okay.
He got on the Black Panther shirt with the claws of the panther. So, Byron, we got a couple of let them tell it. They got a couple of Black Panther video games coming out. We got Black Panther. I'm sorry, no, we're not gonna call it Black Panther. We're just gonna call it Marvel's 1943 because that's what they call it.
Marvel, the Rise of Hydra.
Rise of Hydra.
Yeah.
Got Steve Rogers in it, and it's got Azuri in it. Steve Rogers is Captain America, and Azuri, who looks like Theo, as Black Panther. I still don't get that. I
agree. When you posted that video, I couldn't help but see it.
So, because I'm still blowed by that one. Are you checking for that game as a video game enthusiast?
I'm not. I hold my ground so well. I still haven't seen Black Panther 2. I will not watch or play these games that are coming out until T'Challa's back, man. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I don't know what y'all want me to say because this is my first time asking him this question. We didn't prep him for this. No, he didn't even know this was coming. We just asked. So his answer floors me as well as it's flooring you. He ain't seen Black Panther 2?
No.
See, again, he's not a content provider, so he don't have to bring y'all the facts that need to be brought to y'all. Trust me, if I had a choice, bruh, I wouldn't have seen it either. But here's my thing: I ain't paying no money. so yeah, just so you know, yeah, you didn't get it out of me. Sorry. So the thing about it with me is, why? You had every opportunity, and now we seeing the chickens coming home to roost. Oh, now we got the backpedal. Oh, and it's gonna be way harder to cover your tracks now since you keep stumbling in doo-doo every time you step backwards.
Can we ask the question, OD? I want to, because you first of all, thank you once again for being here with us this evening. You did not have to do that. I want to ask you this question because you touched on something earlier in regards to what you're doing. You played the role of T'Challa. They had you in the room. The kids could come and learn. But now you just said that you did not watch. You still haven't watched it. Now, we've talked about in depth about your relationship with your family. What was it about the second movie where you weren't moved and have not been moved to watch it? What was it?
Well, the obvious factor is lacking T'Challa and killing him off, us witnessing that for the multiple time, the destruction of the family, which is again why he's one of my favorite superheroes, because I connect with that. I grew up with my mom and dad still here with me, thank God, and the relationship that we have was shown in the first film, and I'm sure it's in the comics as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure that family dynamic is there, and I know that was going to be ripped apart, and I knew they were going to have Angela Bassett as that pawn to take out. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, I don't want to see all of that. There's nothing exciting. Like they always used to say Henry Cavill was a dark version of Superman. I'm like, but you didn't kill this man's entire family off. And you got people paying and just keep seeing who else about to die in the family. Who else? Like, no. So that was the main thing to me. I just didn't want the kids that I talk to, when I am suited up as Black Panther, they see T'Challa, you know what I mean? And I don't want to take that away from them. So it's like, when they ask me, oh, what happened? You know, because when I was suited up for the film, but I didn't go see it. And usually when I go suited up for films, they give me and my whole family tickets and everything. But they were like, you guys want to go see it? And I said, all due respect, no, thank you, man. Because every time someone was coming out, they was like, hey, you're dead. Hey, you're dead. Hey, and I'm just like, nah, man. That was a version of me that was killed off. You know what I'm saying? I try to just spin it as much as I can to keep their hearts smiling and attached.
When you talked about the kids, that's one of the things that touches me, because I think it's important for these kids to know the characters. And I think the movie studio was very disingenuous, did a very poor job of telling this character story for kids to enjoy it. They was like, well, no, the character don't mean anything. The character's interchangeable with someone else. So that's what means something to me, is that those children get the full story of this character no differently than other children have gotten stories of other characters. So I can certainly understand that, and considering who you are as a man, what we see from you, I can definitely understand why you didn't want to be a part of that. I can.
I appreciate you saying that, man.
I'm sorry. And it speaks to a bigger problem about legacy when it comes to Black characters. If you look from a comic book point of view, Fantastic Four, characters in the Fantastic Four have a legacy. And when I say by legacy, Reed Richards and Sue Richards have children. Okay? Always have since the 70s.
Yeah.
Okay? Clark Kent and Lois Lane, they got a grown child. A grown child that wears a Superman uniform too. Even Batman's grumpy ass got a child.
They got a family. The Batman.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So why is it, first of all,
bro, we be sitting over here laughing like you have no idea, because we be sitting over like, well, damn, we can't get nothing with Jefferson Pierce because he got 2 daughters and they both superheroes. No. His brother-in-law is John Stewart. No. Green Lantern, nothing. Damn.
So when you minimize a character in their format, i.e. a comic, particularly a Black character, how significant, or better question, how much effort are you going to put into making that character significant? Case in point, 1972, 73, around that time, first got Blade. Blade, outside of Dracula lore, was an unsignificant character. Little appearances here and there. Little appearances here and there. Little appearances here and there. Never even got a title with his name on it. But then they started to put together characters from Dracula's mythos, and they made a comic book out of them.
Yeah.
People started taking notice. Hey, Blade, he's a Black character. Oh, we don't see a lot of Black characters. We like that Black character. Hey, can we get some more stories with that Black character? Got a whole damn movie. Now the character you got in the movie wasn't the character you got in the comic.
For Blade?
Yep.
For Blade.
Yeah.
But because, now if you want to talk about a performance being iconic,
boy, look.
Okay.
Say that again.
Wesley Snipes' portrayal of Blade was so fucking iconic, they took what was in the comic book and said, fuck that. Let's start doing this.
That's exactly what they said.
And from that day forward, Blade has always been the mold of Wesley Snipes.
And ain't nobody checking for what Busy Bone did over there. No. Mahershala Ali want to play Wesley Snipes' version of Blade. He ain't version. He want Wesley Snipes' version. That's the juice right there.
You know what I found out? A friend of mine, he posted a picture on Facebook. He was in the movie Juice.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. At the end, when after Bishop already fell off the roof and he's turning around and all them people are outside at the party, he's one of the guys outside at the party that's really looking at him. So, and I was like, okay, all right, that's my dude.
He ain't the one that said you got the juice.
Nah, he ain't the one that said you got the juice.
You got the juice now.
He said you got the juice now. All right, but that
you got the juice.
They were pushing Black Panther as a mantle, and Wakanda was more important than the character of T'Challa. Since when? And that's a question a lot of us ask. As you can see, you're saying, I'm gonna make a show about Metropolis, and you ain't gonna see Superman, not one time. But we're gonna tell you the story about Metropolis. I don't give a rat's patootie about Metropolis. I don't care about Metropolis. Man, I care about Metropolis's most popular character. You know what I'm saying?
I don't be wanting to hear that. They gave us Gotham. It was supposed to be about Commissioner Gordon. Damn it, Bruce ass was right there. So I don't want to hear nothing. I don't be wanting to hear nothing from nobody. Maybe I didn't watch too much TV. Maybe I consumed too much. I don't be wanting to hear none of them lame ass excuses. Gotham was supposed to be, there was no reason for me to see Bruce. None, other than just finding out that was one of the cases that Commissioner Gordon was working. I didn't need to see Bruce like that. I saw Bruce the whole damn series. I even saw Bruce dress up in his very first Batman costume at the end. Why? This is about Commissioner Gordon. The hell I need to see Bruce for? But if you feel like you gotta have Bruce to tell me a Commissioner Gordon story in Gotham, then damn it, I feel like you gotta have T'Challa to tell me a story about anybody else in Wakanda. So I don't want to hear that. I don't. I don't want to hear that. And no, you're not gonna give me T'Challa's story via Shorty like you gave me Bruce's story via Oliver. Every damn Batman fan knows that was Bruce's story.
Yeah.
Well, hell, you even put Bruce villains in Arrow. I'm like, when Deathstroke and Oliver Queen, when him and Slade Wilson had that kind of animosity. When they ever cross paths, they never even crossed paths before. At least not in that way. I don't think. But I don't think they ran into each other till he was in the Justice League.
Watch this. This is when I be like, don't. And I apologize. Don't white explain stuff to me. I get it. I'm a comic book fan. I read. We understand how the DC property was working. They didn't want to put that many versions of Bruce out there. They're very protective of what they do with their flagship character, Batman. Green Arrow was pretty much unknown to quite a few people. So they figured they will slide Bruce's stories over there to make the character more meaningful. We get it. We got it. We understand it. Those of us that are black comic book fans do not need y'all that feel like y'all know every damn thing that don't look like us to explain it to us. We're just as intelligent as you. Some of us even more so. So stop doing that. You sound stupid when you do it. Just had to get that out there. Sorry.
Facts.
So Gray says Spider-Man is popular because he has been in the spotlight from the jump and has been continually pushed on all forms of media. T'Challa and other black heroes should have gotten the same push too. That's all we're saying. That's all we've ever been saying. You know, you got a bigger. That's how you make it. Look. My favorite example, Carol Danvers. They shoved her out in front of us. They just kept ramming her down our throat and ramming her down our throat. Who wants some Carol Danvers? No more. Here, take a bunch. You know what I'm saying? And just kept giving it to us and giving it to us until we finally just said, all right, Carol Danvers is the shit. Okay, all right, we give up. We give up. You know what I'm saying? And nobody in their mindset ever was asking for her. But now she's like a linchpin. Oh, I'm the most powerful hero ever. And I'm just like, my yes. You know what I mean? Yeah, you are not. But okay, it's a diversity thing. Okay.
Watch this.
All right.
This how you know. You know, me and Daryl say you need to mess with these heroes in all facets, not just the MCU. Carol's most interesting story arcs are not her as Captain Marvel. It's her as Binary and Warbird. If we looking at her most significant story, as somebody tried to say to me, what was they saying? Most relevant story as Captain Marvel? It was Rogue absorbing her powers. That's her most relevant story as Miss Marvel, not Captain Marvel. Her most relevant story as Miss Marvel is Rogue holding on to her for far too long. After that, we get the demon in a bottle story. She's Warbird. She's an alcoholic. After that, we get the binary. Well, before then, we get the binary story. She's a member of the X-Men. She ain't no mutant. She just kicking the bobo with them. Binary. After binary, Warbird. She's never had a meaningful story arc as Captain Marvel, and I don't even count that damn second version of Civil War. Because the first Civil War was Tony and Steve. It was her and Tony in the second Civil War. Nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn about that character. And they try. Watch this. Remember I said, you got to see how everybody move together? They just dropped the Warbird action figure. Why would they drop a Warbird action figure?
Wow.
Off the heels of the Marvels. They dropped Warbird. Why? Because don't nobody care about Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers.
Yeah.
And that's how you make characters popular. It doesn't have anything to do with me liking that character or not liking that character. I'm going to cram this character down your throat till you just accept it.
Yeah.
Cram T'Challa down our throats. Why won't you cram T'Challa down our throats? Pause. Why can't we just get heavy doses of that? Why can't we be saturated with that? Why do we get 15 issues and you stop? Why do we get 10 issues and you stop? Why we can't get an ongoing series? There has never in the history of the character been a comic run that has gone past 75 issues.
And we got it on record now. This dude ain't ever had as much fan appeal as he got right now. And the fan base is organized. You see what we got sitting behind them. So it ain't like they can, and we're gonna wind up getting that handbook. It's the Wakanda handbook. We got to get that and everything to see how stuff operates. We got to bring that to the table.
Grace said, I'm getting that Warbird figure too. I ain't mad at you, Gray. As a collector, you're supposed to. We endorse get what you like around here? Absolutely. If you want to get that Warbird figure, get it. I done turned my sights back on Taki from Soul Calibur. I got to pick up because it's a Storm collectible. So they make some pretty nice detailed action figures, and I seen one on Big Bad Toy Store, and she looked good. Well, as you may have noticed, I like Ninja.
Yeah.
And I got a lot. Matter of fact, I just picked this up.
Ooh.
So yeah, I got a mess of Ninja. So
on that, let me ask you fellas this.
Okay.
Another character I've always wanted to bring to life was Yasaki. Now I'm sure you've seen with Assassin's Creed being based in Japan, they're using his lore as one of the characters, but there's a lot of pushback on Yasaki being in Assassin's Creed. And I just want to know how do y'all feel about? Are you familiar with Yasaki?
Yusuke?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The Black Samurai. Okay.
Yes.
I knew who you were saying.
I know you know.
You portraying him?
Just period. Like I've always wanted.
What do I think about him?
Yeah.
He was the personal bodyguard of Oda Nobunaga, and Warbird there. That's Warbird.
Now I want to say this real quick. Gray, her upper torso is bigger than the upper torso for the one you're going to get, because Hasbro has modified how they do females upper torsos right now, which is why. Shout out to my man over there, or not articulated, but we know who he is and everything. But
Fan Plastic.
Yeah, not Fan Plastic Toy. That coming out. The other guy that I go to get my upper torsos and everything.
He's gonna be really pissed off. You can't remember his name.
I know, and I ain't finna do him like that because I got what I need. I'm finna going on over here to Instagram because I don't want him to. I don't want him looking at me like that because I know it. Because we say ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. So I got to make sure I'm shouting them out like I was supposed to. Metaverse Customs. Metaverse Customs. I did not need to get the upper torso from them. No, this is the original figure right here. Yep. So,
That's fire.
Wait till you see this Taki.
Wait till you see what?
Taki from Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur.
Yeah, boy, oh boy. She's got the mask and everything, man.
What?
And that tight red suit.
Boy, you said you had a question. You said you had a question.
Who had a question?
B said he had a question.
It was just your thoughts on how
about
there's so
Yusuke.
much pushback on
about Yusuke appearing in Assassin's Creed.
They mad.
If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. And those that are talking negatively, they either A, don't know, or B, don't care.
If you're portraying him as an assassin when he was a samurai, that's inaccurate.
Yeah.
If you're portraying him as a pirate when he was a samurai, that also is inaccurate. So if you're going to portray the character, portray him as something more than what you're trying to reduce him to, is what I say.
And
I mean, I ain't got no issue. I mean, because we get hell. Rodney Barnes from Philadelphia, he portrays a lot of presidents as vampires. So where do you draw the line of marring or changing or fictionalizing someone's real life story?
Yeah.
You know, so I say do what you do. Give the people a cut that deserve it. Then if you gonna do some stuff about some people and you ain't getting no permission or something like that, you better break bread real quick.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Still in 2024, they sue. They bring suits against your ass. So please.
I could be wrong, but I don't think, from what I've been reading, and like I said, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, I've been wrong again. I don't think the complaints are that they're getting it inaccurate. The way the complaints read to me is they just mad because it's a black character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They mad it's a black character.
Because it don't have to be historically accurate. My thing is don't put no stuff in there that disrespects them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was actual person. You wouldn't have Abraham Lincoln in a video game getting man raped.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have that happening to him. So don't do no crazy stuff with Yusuke. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Actually, he need a movie. As I think concerned.
He need a movie. Fair request.
Him and Robert Smalls.
Let me ask this question. We talking about video games. We talked about Grand Theft Auto 5. We're familiar with the protagonist for Grand Theft Auto 6.
It's a woman. It's a woman.
Isn't it man and woman?
No, it's a woman. Now, from what I've been reading, it's a woman. But the thing is because this is 2024. And I think Daryl and I, and even yourself, Byron, we played more than our fair share of video games, and we're not in them. My question is, because I already know where I'm leaning with this one. If the character's ethnicity, because I don't care nothing about the gender, that could be what that is. We play with male characters forever. If the character's ethnicity, race, can't be switched, i.e., she could be a black female, you can make her a black female, are you still pressed about the game?
I'm a GTA fan, man. I gotta be honest.
Nothing wrong with that. That ain't what I gotta do like Daryl. Because watch this. The first Grand Theft Auto 5 game I played, if I joined the Marine Corps in 1987, it was in 1988 and it was on a floppy disk.
Yeah.
And it was on a true hard drive. It was on a true desktop. I go back with Grand Theft Auto 5, so I ain't gonna say Grand Theft Auto as a franchise. So I ain't finna act like that. Going back to the question though, if the characters, her being a female notwithstanding,
right.
If you're not able to, and it's just there's no wrong answer here. That's the other thing. There's no wrong answer. If you're not able to change her ethnicity / race, will you be still moved to purchase the game?
Yes. I think adding that option that you're saying would make it even more exciting. I never even thought about that possibility, honestly, but that would be amazing if you could. That would, wow. I swear I ain't think about that. That's
the reason why I ask is because we talk, like I said, we talk a lot about Black imagery and Black representation.
right.
And in the age of social media, I still believe that Black fandom is still new to folks. When it comic books, video games, action figures, we're still by and large overlooked. But we do believe that the squeaky wheel is the grease. Now, I've spent more than enough money on Grand Theft Auto video games. So I done did mine. Like I told my daughter last night, hey, you want to go watch Deadpool and Wolverine, do your thing. I just spent enough money on stuff that don't concern me, I'm done.
Right.
You know, so no different with Grand Theft Auto. I done played them games where I was Silent Hill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't play that game. What's the other game? Umbrella City. What we got?
Resident Evil.
I didn't play enough of them games where I ain't never been the dude. I ain't never been the character. So
and it's Raccoon City.
Thank you, Raccoon City, Umbrella City. I can't get them $60 of my money no more unless they can give me an option, which actually should be available in 2024. Heading into 2025, I should have everybody, and I'm not just saying me, our people, and everything like that. No, that's not what I'm saying. I believe everybody should have the ability when it comes down to a video game and a protagonist being able to, we're not talking if the game is featured like T'Challa, because I know some people take it that way. No, we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
Something like a Grand Theft Auto, not necessarily insert myself into the game, but there should be a protagonist in the game that looks like us, all the races, not just one. So that was the only reason why I asked you that question. So no, it wasn't the wrong answer.
That was a great question though, man. That would really open up so much just to have that option completely.
Black people like video games. I just don't always want to be the white character.
Exactly.
I just don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know some black folks want to be white. I'm not one of them. I'm not.
Out there, man.
I'm good where I'm at. I'm good. You ain't even got to make it look like me. I ain't even looking for the skin tone like that. It could be one skin tone fit all. Here we go. This is the skin tone for the black character. Okay, all right. You can do it.
Yeah, man.
Daryl?
I have been thinking about acting things. Byron, have you ever played the role of Othello?
Othello?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That was the moment when I told you my theater teacher went religious. That was the next play that we were supposed to be doing, as a matter of fact.
Oh, wow.
And,
Wait,
yeah, man.
okay. You give him the Othello, then tell him, Harry Lennox, you need to play Aaron the Moor. You want to talk, you could be the pretty boy that's sadistic.
Wow.
Because Aaron the Moor was I don't want to even say nothing more, because that's wrong. He was the queen's love slave. He was a Moor. She was white. And Aaron was knocking it back. When the queen's land got conquered, they brought her in and they brought Aaron in. Now the thing was, they brought Aaron in looking worse than everybody else because he was black. When I tell you the game that Aaron played on them, the whole Aaron got everybody back.
Wow.
Am I lying? Aaron got everybody. He got his lover back. He got her family back. He got the family back that basically took over. Everybody treated him like he was less than. Oh, he got everybody back, and in one of the most insidious ways.
Kind of a Count of Monte Cristo kind of thing.
Wow.
Now, if given a thespian role that and I said that because that's a role I've always wanted to play.
Yeah.
Because I like villains, I like diabolical stuff, I like playing the heavy, and let's just be perfectly honest, you ain't got no story without an antagonist.
Right.
So you can't move forward on the hero's journey. That being said, any role, literary, theater, movies, if you got the opportunity to play that character, who would that character be and why?
That's a great question, man. That's a really great question.
That's what we do around here. Great question.
Great question. Honestly, man, I've always wanted to do character acting. And one of my favorite character actors is Andy Serkis. And one of my favorite trilogies is the recent Planet of the Apes. And I think something along the line of like a Caesar. And I just really want to bring to life a character that you wouldn't normally think a person would care about. I always thought it was super powerful that he made people really invest in an ape. And it was like, and first off, I mean, it was a powerful performance, but I felt like, it sounds crazy, I feel like that was something I could have did. And
no, because I think if we could speak on it, I think when Planet of the Apes first came out, it was something moving. Like, it was definitely something different when it came out initially when me and Daryl were young. Like, that, it was groundbreaking.
68.
Yeah. Damn, that was the year I was born.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think about it, that franchise is still very much meaningful, impactful, and everything like that. So, no, I can't knock you for that.
The fact that you have a franchise.
Yeah.
Somebody said, let's make another one. Let's make another one.
I want to really bring to life that version of Neo. I actually had the opportunity to sit down with Sophia Stewart in the most insane way possible. We were actually debuting Daywalker here at the Palms in Vegas, and she was in the food court. And I was like sitting there talking to people about the film, and I noticed she kept looking at me. And so I went over and I was like, how you doing? Are you here to see the film? And she's like, no, it was just something about you. And I was like, oh, I don't know if you saw the trailer or what. And I was like, what's going on? She was like, no, I really feel like, and when she said this, I had my female from, the female actress from Daywalker, Lamore, she was right there as a witness. But she was like, there's something about you that makes me feel like you're the one. I didn't even know who she was yet. And I was like, wow, I really appreciate that. Thanks. She was like, Byron. She said my name before I even told her what my name was. Again, I got an actress here to back the story up.
No, we believe you. We believe you.
She said, Byron, I'm dead serious. There's something about you that makes me think you're the one. And I was like, I only heard my mom and dad talk like that, but I appreciate that coming from you, And she's like, can you sit down for me? You got time? I sat down. Long story short, she ends up telling me she's the one who created Terminator and The Matrix. And I love those movies. So I was like, I would love to bring that version of Neo to life that she has. And she's always said, like, we keep in contact to this day. She's like, when I get the opportunity, I want you to at least audition, if not get that role. And that would be something that I would love to bring to life as a modern day Neo.
I like that. I like that because, let me see here.
Interesting.
The last part, you said modern day Neo?
Modern, let's bring it,
So the last thing I got, Daryl, big bro, help me out. Last thing I got is Neo. We don't know where Neo at.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Neo, low key, is a program. So, considering the mother program, we could take said program from the old software, which is what human flesh is, software. Get it? Like that. And
facts.
And insert it into a different form of software. And
you're literally saying what she
Theo
has in mind, man. Wow.
I just like to connect the damn dots. I just, as my brother say, I like to make it make sense. You gonna play the modern Neo? How do we get from that Neo to this Neo? Okay, well, damn it, there it is. Now let's just tell the damn story.
It's very easy to superimpose skins.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Make it do what it
real easy. Some other folks in the comments, Gray said Edmond Dantes would be a great character for Byron to play. Edmond Dantes is the protagonist of The Count of Monte Cristo.
Wow.
He's basically a guy that gets everything he is taken from him, including his woman.
Man.
And he comes back from the mud and gets his revenge. Something tough.
Wow.
And eventually he confronts the guy who was the architect of his
Byron. It's a movie. Not just The Count of Monte Cristo, but Titus Andronicus. I think it's called Titus. The guy that plays Titus Andronicus is what his name? He played Odin.
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins plays Titus. It's a great movie. It's probably available on YouTube where you can watch it for free. It's a nice movie. It's a nice movie. I'm saying that because I had to read them damn books and I took them damn classes. But
and then the other and Gray, I like this one. You're on point with this one. Thomas Alexander Dumas, a biopic, and you as the Thomas Alexander Dumas. Did you know Thomas Alexander Dumas was a man of African descent?
No.
Oh, the Three Musketeers?
The guy who wrote The Count of Monte Cristo and the Three Musketeers.
That's us. I don't know why the Three Musketeers look like that. They should. The Three Musketeers should not look like that. No, that's me, you, and Daryl. That's me, you, and Daryl. That's what that is.
And we know there are Africans in France.
And I just found it. Historical movie Titus is available on YouTube.
Yeah.
Free.
You gotta shoot it to me, man.
So you
just go on YouTube and type in Titus.
You know it ain't no fun if the homie can't have none. So I'm just to go right on over here, Instagram. Make it do what it do. Let me see here. Byron Smith. Let me go ahead. Byron X10 Smith. Yep, got that right there. Hold on.
There we go.
Bam. Right there. Sent.
Wow.
That's how we do around here.
I can hear the what was his name? What was the guy's name in all white in the second Matrix? The
architect.
Yeah, I can hear the anomaly. I can hear his voice in that comment. I can hear that.
Yeah,
that's cold. Look here, y'all. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Boy, look here. We've been on to something, right? Cooking with grease, if you will.
2 hours and 30 minutes, and at least a staunch 10 have hung with us.
So, I ain't making it do what it do.
So what we gonna make it do now is say goodnight. Byron, sir, this has been a effing thrill, bro. I knew because of your background this was gonna turn out great, but it turned out way better than I could have possibly hoped. Thank you, thank you, sir, for joining us tonight.
Man, you brought the energy. Man. You brought the energy. We OGs could always use some young energy and things like that. So thank you.
And I had a question.
That's my time. I guess I got to go. I'm gonna holler at you.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Did you learn anything?
Absolutely, man. I will continue to tune in to you guys, man. Share y'all. Y'all are the best go-to for me as an actor, as just the curiosity that I have. I feel like y'all really do a great job, man, of informing, entertaining like you do. I know how the slogan go. So yeah, man, I'm a huge fan and supporter of both of you guys, man, and I appreciate it.
And when you sent me your resume, you gave me more stuff to look up and watch and view and deal with about you and I will be getting back with you about it at some point. So we're gonna go to the music and well, matter of fact, first let me turn the fun music off. We gonna cut up out of here real quick. Stay on when we get off, and I just want I do a debrief. That kind of thing. So look here, y'all. Thanks for pulling up tonight. That's it for now. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.